What's up, guys? We just had the most epic grand finals in the history of Clash of Lords 2. I'm going to be going over everything that's happened this LLG. I just made a video yesterday, which most of you probably saw. It got 300 views. I had to take it down. So I will be remaking my Olympia Games review. I had to take the video down because people I was criticizing in the video complained to IGG. So I have to take the video down out of respect for the players. And I did my defense log review last video, so I'll do this later. But for now, let's go over some of the best attacks this Olympia Games. And I will cover the spectrum of all levels of strength, not just the Adam and Bama boys. So let's start off here. We have a hit with Abyss Demon, and he's 3 stars Fred. Alex is my homie. Abyss Demon is not a meme. He's actually really strong. And for those of you that don't know, Fred, when I used to play back in the day, he was the strongest account in the entire game for over a year. He's, him, Jay, Doc, Dare to Win, Ron Jeremy. All of these guys are OGs, and they still play till this day, which is great to see. And he gets 1 hit from Abyss Demon. So let's see what happens here. I know it's chaotic, but in a second you will see Abyss Demon shred through this base. A lot of people are asking me why I was shit-talking last video. I was shit-talking some people in United because I've received months and months and months of shit-talk from them, and I finally returned the favor. And that was enough for them to tell IGG. So, yeah, make of that what you will. But, amazing hit. And I absolutely love Abyss Demon. Anytime someone is willing to step outside the box and do their own thing, I always respect it. So shout out Alex here for trying something new. The other hit I want to show in a second is from the player Bow Ranger. He has a level 300 Bow Ranger, and he has come up with his own unique strategy as well that no one else does. He fails his hit, but it's still amazing to see nonetheless. And again, look at this beauty. We love to see it. We just love to look at that. Oh yeah. Maybe I bring back Abyss Demon one day. We'll see. I'm actually not enjoying being at the top level really, because the second you reach the top, like the second you become the best, everyone just has their eyes set on you and wants to take what you have. So maybe I bring back Abyss Demon among other heroes. Take a look at this. So Bow Ranger, as I mentioned, he hits Marky. And I mean, there's like 30 fails on Marky here, which I'll get to in a sec. But Bow Ranger hits Marky, who is like 3 times as strong compared to Bow Ranger. But Bow Ranger goes for it anyways, and he tanks. First of all, this isn't Penth. He's tanking for like 40 seconds with Bow Ranger because it's level 300. He keeps spawning the clones in to tank for him. And yeah, he uses Bow Ranger and Lone Gunner the same way you would use Zafan and CK. You know, he spams their skill. He uses Vortex set on both of them, and you'll see him drop the rest of his heroes any second here. He's still tanking, 45 seconds on the clock. There's Lone Gunner. There's the rest of his heroes. And I'm going to speed it up a bit, but I do want to show this one part off, which was great to see. You know, as I think about it, like when you see a player do stuff like this, you realize like there's what, 10,000 players left that play the game, and there's like 5 people that are like doing their own thing. Like have some fun, you know? Like everyone's using the same old. I know it works. Like we all know Zafon and CK and Penth are all the best of the best, but for me, the real joy in this game has always been to pave your own way, like follow your own intuition, you know? Look at this. Bow Ranger is tanking. I mean, first of all, his skill is constantly knocking back these melee heroes so they can't even get to him. Boom, knockback. Penth gets closer. And they're knocked back again. And he does fail here. Just going to speed it up. But this isn't even the caliber of base that Bow Ranger should be attacking yet, and he's still almost won. So kudos to him. And these numbers are insane. Yeah, let's show some bloopers, and then I'm going to show you the best hits from this Olympia games, in my opinion. There's 2 bloopers that I found. Number 1 is JRR versus Vhagar. The battle has 15 seconds left on the clock. What can go wrong here? What can go wrong in 15 seconds at the top level? There's 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle's over. What? His entire team is dead in 15 seconds. Now, what I think happened was he took too much damage from GP. One of these skills hit him or something, and they didn't have invincibility. But at the top level, like, that's crazy to see. It does happen, though. And there was one other hit like that. There was, this one is... Torment... I don't even know how to make sense of this hit. It's 30 seconds long. And I'm not even going to try to pretend I know what happens here, but I'll let you guys watch. Feast your eyes on this attack. There's 15 seconds left, by the way. He drops his whole base and boom! X and CK die, they get revived, and he stops the hit. Now, what I think happened here was he didn't think his Reneven, which is not in his main lineup, it's in the Bastion. He didn't expect these 2 to get revived, so he thought they died and the battle was over. That's what I'm guessing. But those were funny. I thought I'd show those 2. And now let's go to... In my opinion, there's 4 hits this Olympia games that were amazing. Number 1 is this hit right here from the same account, Torment, which I believe Lord Abe is hitting for. KO's Vhagar. Now, my entire guild was surprised that this KO happened. It also happened relatively early in the battle, in the Olympia games, I mean. And it's an amazing hit. We actually still don't know how it happened. But I thought Torment stopped spending money, but he has the new rapid fire pistol, so he spends a decent amount. And yeah, great hit. You can tell the battle's pretty much over already. Like, there's nothing Vhagar's defense is able to do here. So many crits. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's like 2 heroes left alive. By the way, IGG just released the new Bellaboom costume. It's in the exchange event. I can't wait to see it, not because I like the costume, but because I can't wait to see what the ship animation looks like the skill. Same with the whirlpool. I haven't gotten the past 2 costumes. I haven't been spending much lately, but the Shuriken Ace and the new Spirit Steward costume are decent, I guess. I'm not the biggest fans of them. The only new costume I hope to get is the Shadow Beast costume, because Shadow Beast is my guy. But yeah, the crazy part is, great hit, by the way, from Torment. All heroes alive, and he finishes it relatively quickly. Gotta give credit where it's due. And also another great hit from United 66, before I go on to the hits from House of Dragons, is this hit right here. Guardian's hit. I think that's probably the second most impressive in my eyes. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, first off, I'm not going to show the full replay, but United 66, I think I'm just realizing now. Did I say this in my last video? I don't remember. United 66 sends the second strongest account in the entire game after Alex, who has a Blockhead and Abyss Demon on base. He doesn't have an Abyss Demon anymore. But this just goes to show you the level of respect they have for Abyss Demon over here. And yeah, the last impressive hit, in my opinion, is this hit. I don't actually know how normal it is for Guardian to kill this base, but he almost fails on time. He basically goes 3 minutes and nearly loses. So I think it's a hype battle to show. And Guardian has been growing in strength so fast lately. Maybe he kills me one day. Drops Penth on the Bastion, baits every skill, drops... I don't agree with this. That's so risky, bro. Why are you... Look, he dropped X and CK. Or no, GP and all that right next to this whole pile of heroes. He still wins, obviously, so I can't knock it, but that looked really risky. Guardian also has a flower set. What is this green circle? It's gone. Guardian has a flower set on like every single hero, so he's really strong. But yeah, a lot of people liked my last video a lot and found it hilarious. I had to take it down because the people I was making fun of, took offense to it and reported it. And I find it funny. Again, I'm not going to go too much into the drama because I'm over it already, but I have to make one last statement. The people I insulted in that video have been harassing me for 2 months, saying everything you can possibly say to someone under the sun. They spread a rumor I get free rewards from IGG for making videos like this. Some of this shit I don't even want to say because it's not even worth my energy, but like, it's just crazy, bro. People in that guild submitted tickets to IGG saying my base is bugged. Not to take away from this amazing hit here, which he doesn't have X and CK, so that makes sense now why he's struggling on the towers, but people in United, again, this isn't everyone in United, but there have been people in United that submitted tickets to IGG saying my Shadow Beast is bugged. Someone in United 66 even told members that they think my base gets special buffs from IGG. I know that's like not really shit talk, that's just like conspiracy, but yeah. Bama also shit talking me nonstop. And then he went quiet after this happened and left his own guild. I don't know what the story is behind it, but we'll see in time maybe. There's a few more good hits. First of all, take a look at this. I can't even show it, can I? Adam put the brand new hero, Bone Witch, on base, fully maxed out, level 250, the very last second before LLG starts. And, first of all, we didn't think it was that good of a hero, and we expected Adam to do this, but we had no ability to test it because none of our guildmates have the hero maxed out. And she has a cool green effect around all the heroes, but the hero itself I don't think is that great. And I'm pretty sure she just dies here. She doesn't really do anything. Adam is probably going to level her to level 270 anyways, but great hit nonetheless. Adam's a tough base, even if he has Abyssal Maw on his defense, which he did for a while. Shout out House of Dragons for a lot of amazing hits. We failed miserably on Marquee and didn't get 100k points, but like 15 hits on Marquee killed all of his heroes, and the accounts couldn't finish the buildings because no one spends on them anymore, so they didn't have like the perfume triangle, which was sad. It'd be nice to get 100k, but we got the victory in the end, which is nice. Yeah, I know I mentioned it in my last video. For those of you that don't know, this was the most epic LLG ever, in my opinion. Maybe some of you watching this were a part of a better one, but for me, both guilds tried tooth and nail to win. United came up with their own X and CK strategy, and the whole guild, or at least all the top players in the guild, tried to replicate it. My fault, guys. My game crashed. Let's continue with some of the top hits. I believe there's 2 hits left I really want to show. The first one is against Apache, who is arguably the strongest account in United now. Some of my guildmates say he's stronger than Bama Boy, and his base is terrifying. First off, he has a Vortex set on every single hero, I'm pretty sure, including his Bastion heroes. So if you mess up, he just has so much damage to completely rail you. Kudos to 1-1 though, still getting an amazing hit on him here. Look at this, a 270 Bella in his Bastion, and I believe she also has a Vortex set. Now, without talking too much shit, every time I see a replay, a defense replay from United, where the MVP of the defense is my Shadow Beast build that they copied. First off, wait, what is this spider effect? I've been seeing this all day, and I just don't know what it is. I think it pops back up in a second. Yeah, there it is. Every time I see the main MVP of someone's defense be my Shadow Beast build, a piece of me dies. And sooner or later, I might disintegrate into nothingness, into the void. But yeah, great hit from 1-1 here. Really tough base. And the time it took to kill Apache is actually crazy. 2 minutes and something, I believe. So he finishes up the buildings here. The last hit I have to show against United is the most important hit of this Olympia Games. And it is the hit where 1-1 two taps the number 2 defense in the game, Bama Boy. And it's always a moral victory and a mental victory when you see a stronghold get KO'd, because it gives your guild hope that the strongest, toughest task is out of the way. So we saw 1-1 get KO'd, or 1-1 KO Bama Boy fairly fast, just 2 hits, and yeah, 2 minutes, 23 seconds. Now, the kicker here, I mean, 1-1's been KOing Bama Boy for a long time now. The real reason this is impressive is, number one, Bama hid his base for about a month before the Olympia Games, so we had no idea what he was going to use. We couldn't test on him. Number two, he started spending again, and the amount he spends is unfathomable. I'm not shit-talking. I would spend as much as well if I could, but yeah, he spent more than pretty much the entire House of Dragons guild this past month or two. And not only that, but the Shadow Beast build that United copied from me, he tried to put on multiple heroes on his base. So he was very dedicated to becoming stronger. And we didn't know if we'd be able to kill him because, like I said, we couldn't see his defense. So just to know that it took 2 hits. It seems like the spider effect appears near Reneven. I have no idea what that is. But yeah. This is the cost of being the best defense, is people love to scout you out and use what you have. And I don't blame them. For any of you that want to use what I use, I'm done with the drama of teasing about it. The only thing that's annoying is like people that would shit talk us if they beat us are the people copying us, and the people spreading all these rumors about like free rewards and all that stuff. So anyways, House of Dragons did amazing. Shout out my guild. Shout out Playmaker. We went out with a bang, and yeah, it was a great battle. The most intense one I've been a part of. Who knows what the future holds? We have an update in 26 days. God forbid there's a game-changing glyph set that, I mean, I'll make a separate video about it, but the stuff that's been coming out lately, like heroes and stuff, has been very sus. So we'll see. Boom. Would you look at that? Great Olympia Games. House of Dragons is on a 2-win streak right now, I believe. And we'll see what the future holds. I know I deleted my last video, so I do have to remake my defense video. Of course, I have to get that footage on video. And also, I'll probably do one more video outside of the defense stuff for this Olympia Games too. So stay tuned for that. Consider this part 1. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see. And hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.